want my hair back and forth. I want my hair back and forth. I want my hair. All right. Okay. Welcome to the second edition of Sassy and Real. I mean, some people are already getting jealous here. You just need to stay right here. Don't get jealous. All right. Okay. So we're talking about wig trends today. My name is Sylvia Ishegbe.
And I'm Hilda Katu.
Okay, Hilda, why were you looking at me like that and trying to move away?
You're just feeling so cool.
See my wig now. My wig no try. It's so beautiful. All right.
I'll give it a pass mark.
Okay, so it's Sassy and Real, and yes, Sassy and Real is a show where women discuss about issues that concern them. Now, today we are talking about the wig trend. Why are wigs so popular?
Does the wig trend take away the natural hair movement?
That is a question to answer. You're natural, team natural. So, there was a time this trend started, the natural hair. Now people are moving on to wigs now.
Yes.
Well, we'll get to find out. So, why are wigs? What wigs are even trending? We would like to talk about that also on today's edition of Sassy and Real, and more especially this trend about bone straight wigs. We're going to talk about it, so stay tuned. All right, so wigs are having a major movement or moment in the beauty industry. Gone are the days when people kept their wigs as a secret.
Mm-hmm.
People are now open to it, talking about it, and even if you have bone straight, you flaunt it.
You flaunt it.
So why do you think women wear wigs?
Well, there are lots of reasons why women wear the wig. It's for convenience. It saves a lot of times that you'd have to go to the salon to braid your hair or you perm it. It takes a lot of time. You just cover it up. And then there are times you want a different look.
Mm-hmm.
You want to look classy. You want to look different. And in some cases, you want to allow your hair to breathe. And you cover it. Instead of always touching it, changing it, it breaks the hair.
Yes.
So you cover it to allow it grow, to get more weight and strength. And in some cases, because of the weather, it becomes very harsh and it's not friendly to the hair.
To the
it breaks your hair,
right?
Yes. So you wear the wig to cover it. And in some cases, well, it is.
You're covering something. You're covering something. I mean, if a lot of women open up their hair like what is beneath the wigs? Oh my God!
You
don't just want to know. So I read somewhere where somebody was saying that she doesn't go to her boyfriend's house without her wigs. Like she has to wear her wig, and the man, she has to prepare the man, even though the man
have to announce that you're taking off your wig,
because yes, I'm telling you,
it is nothing to write home about. Unkept.
Oh, you just see the lady that looks so chic and beautiful. All of a sudden, who is this person?
A totally different person.
So, in spite of how widely accepted wigs have become, some hold the view that most Nigerian women wear wigs because they want to fit into the Eurocentric standards of beauty.
Yes.
So this is not our natural. We're Africans. I mean, we're used to the permed hair.
Yes.
The weaved hair. And so all of this
curls.
one, you're looking as like the modern woman.
Yes.
So does it take away our African nature from us?
To an extent, it does.
So how do I look now? Do I look African or European?
You ask yourself that question. Do you actually look African?
All right, so here we would like you to also contribute and tell us why you think women wear wigs. What are the reasons? If you're a woman, what are the reasons you wear a wig? And if I ask a question, how many wigs do you have? Let's see. How many? One, two, three, four.
I'd say 2.
Oh, fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough. You have your natural hair going on for you.
Yes. Sometimes you want to look different, as I said. Something different. Yes.
All right. But if you ask me how many wigs I have, oh my God.
How many do you
I think
have?
It's up
Come to think of it.
But I need more.
Wow.
I need a bone straight one. Yes.
Ooh.
You know that one that is 250,000. See,
1,000.
Valentine is coming. Valentine is coming. So those are the kind of gifts I expect on Valentine's Day. All right. So, why do you think wigs are so trendy for women? Why is this so popular amongst women? Why do they wear wigs? Who would like you to react and tell us what you think? Now, whether this is true about women wearing it to fit into the standard of the Eurocentric kind of beauty or not, it is still up for debate. So that is why we're asking you this question.
However, whether you're a naturalistic who wants to switch your style without putting stress on your hair, wigs are a perfect choice for that.
Yes, I mean you can wear a wig on what you're putting on, what you have on now. This is your
And
natural
then I'll
hair.
look different. Yeah, it's my
And then
hair.
you look different. I mean, in a week you can have like 3 different looks. Every day you change your wigs, so it has become so easy for
As I
women to
said,
change looks like
it's
that.
convenient.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm.
It gives you that special look. You want to look different today. And for some, what you wear, you'd have a different hair
Yes, I mean, if
wig
you're
for
wearing a
it.
turtle neck, for example, wearing a short bob wig,
Bob to give
will
you
just
that
bring out. Yes, I'm
serious.
telling you, everywhere is covered up, and then you have that short wig going on for you, and then your face just pops. Oh my God, that is my hair and my next wig that I'm going to wear. I'll show you. Okay, so what materials are wig made from? So many people are talking about it, like this bone straight that have started trending. They are made from. Is it from humans? Is it from horses? Is it from animals? Where did they even get it from? To start with,
Well, they
what do you
have
think?
different materials for this. Some are synthetic, and some are actually the real human hair. For the human hair, you get it from human. India, Venezuela, different China.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. So there are different processes. Funny enough, some of us don't want to know where you get the hair from. You just want to have the end product. But there are processes, and trust me,
I
it
hear, I
goes through a
hear,
lot.
I hear. Yes, they're going through a
It
lot.
goes through a
Like they
lot.
have to pick the strands of hair
Yes.
to make it equal.
There was a documentary I watched actually about the human hair,
Mm.
and they were trying to say why it is expensive also. They go to Indian temples where these women cut their hair as sacrifices.
Oh,
Funny
okay.
enough, they do that. They scrape their hair maybe once a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then this priest would sell to companies that would buy, they would use the proceeds for their temple. And you'd imagine different hair colors, you sorting them out. You have brown, light brown
Yes.
hair, a bit of gold hair. You sort this thing out. You treat it. It's human hair. You treat it. Special treatment.
Mm.
You sort, because of course you have different hair lengths. You have to sort it out. It takes a lot of time.
And that is
It
why
takes a
the
lot
end
of
product is
energy.
expensive.
It would be
Yes,
expensive.
it would be.
You can't imagine your hair now, your natural hair, you carry Omo and wash with it.
Eh?
So
No, no,
they
no,
have to
no.
give it the best treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, hey, you have to spend money
To
to get
to
it.
maintain it.
You can,
Talking
the
about
synthetic, well, a little bit of care. And I mean, not everybody know how to take care of this hair.
so
You
we have professionals also who do these things.
Yes,
But
you
for the
do.
people who do the bone straights, it's 100% natural hair,
Yes.
and you can't take care of it if you don't know how to at home. I mean, you just have to take it back to the person that you bought it from to treat it for you.
Sometimes you have to learn to do it
Mm.
yourself, because when you take these things to some salons, trust me, you'll cry.
How do you know?
Some don't know how to take care of it. Talking out of bad experience.
Yeah, I remember one time when I did it myself actually. I had to wash my wig. I was like, oh, let me just wash my wig at home. I had to go and Google a video
YouTube.
about how to take care of your wash your wigs. And yes, I got YouTube, something from YouTube. But when I did what they said I should do, the wig came out bad, very bad. I couldn't even. It came out like sponge, so I couldn't even wear it anymore. That was how I threw that wig away.
That reminded me. I had one wig, and that is one wig you'd wear to pose. Once a while, you bring it out to wear. And I took it to the salon, and I told the girl to wash the hair, and I just went out. When I came back,
Hmm.
it looked like a rag dog. She washed it like the way you'd wash a shirt.
Oh, no, no, no.
So
You,
you
you
can't
treat it
even
with care,
you can't even brush it. You
Mm.
can't. It was just gone.
Oh,
A
Lord.
painful experience. Imagine the money.
Spent. Yes. Imagine that wig that they tell you when you buy it, they'll say, oh, this one not a not a
Tango.
remove, not a tango. This one
Ah.
does not even shed, like tango shed, or even get old. It stays new like that. And so
You
you buy it with your hard-earned money, only to end up 1 week later after using it one use,
you actually
you
have to know
throw
the
it
real
away
thing.
or give it out.
They will tell you it doesn't tangle. They will entice you with it, and you might not be buying the real thing. You might not be buying the
So we have
real thing. My
fake
hair, you sure would have fake.
in the market.
So you have to know what you're buying.
So for Bond Streets now, it's quite pricey when you price it in the market.
Yes.
Some say 250,000,
Of
some
course,
300.
you
But
buying it depends on the length.
mm,
The longer, the higher.
okay, but some people say you can actually convert your wigs, your old wigs into Bond Streets. I don't know how that happens. I just heard that and I was like, I was so
don't know.
interested in knowing how
I
it
don't
happens.
know.
How do you convert your old wig to Bond Streets? And the person said use relaxer.
Wow.
Please, we didn't say it, so it's not a recommendation,
Mm.
but it is something I heard somewhere. I was like, oh, really? I don't
I've heard
know.
it.
I don't know. I've not tried it,
Yeah.
but maybe you shouldn't. Well, most wigs are also made of synthetic materials, and also the human hair
Hair.
also that we mentioned, which are more expensive than the synthetic one. Now, a good human hair, if well maintained, could last up to how many years?
As long
Yes.
as long as you can
So many
maintain.
years.
Yeah.
While the synthetic one will last for a few months. Do you have a
Maybe.
synthetic that have lasted more than a year?
Because eventually you'd see it tangles and then it becomes a bit hard. You start trimming, and before you know it, it would lose that beauty of it, the shine and everything.
Mm.
Yes.
All right. So thinking of buying a wig, if you are to go to the market today to buy a wig, what should you be looking out for when deciding to pick that one wig? Uh, what should you be looking out for, especially when you go to buy a wig?
Well, length is important.
Mm-hmm.
And you buy what fits your face. You look at texture, the wave, whether it's straight, curly. I mean, something that fits you. You look at color also.
Mm.
You can't imagine with my color I'd go and look for purple hair, or I'd look for green hair, or red. Just imagine me with red hair.
Oh, you look good on it because of your skin color. I mean, you are dark skin, so red will pop.
Or I look
Your
for
skin.
blonde.
Blonde.
Mhm.
It depends. It depends.
Ah,
But you know, sometimes we see these things on another person and we want to just have that look. Oh my god, because it suits.
Don't tempt yourself
suits,
with don't tempt yourself with that.
So because it suits you, I should be wearing that also. Is that something to consider also when
No,
you buy
you,
it?
as I said, something that fits you.
Mm.
Don't.
How will you even
Some
know
people are
what fits?
adventurous. Actually,
Yes,
some
that I
people are
know.
adventurous. I would walk around and I'll see a lady with gold hair, and I'll be like, or red,
And it suits them.
and it does. You understand?
But you just know that this one is not me. It's not me. So that is one thing you should consider when going to buy a wig, and also the size of the wig. Size is very important.
Very, very important.
Because you don't want a wig that is either too tight. I had one wig one time, Hilda. It was so tight that whenever I wear it, after like a few minutes, I start having headaches. Serious headache. It was so tight, and I didn't know what it was until I went back. I was managing it because I wanted to look good. Until I went back and the wig maker now told me, oh, the band was so tight, so they had to
with the new wigs. Actually, you have places to adjust. You understand, so that you become comfortable
Comfortable, yes.
with what you have.
Mm.
Because when in the past you'd find people having very tight wigs, they'll put it in handbag and come back with it because of headache and
Yes,
head tired.
immediately some women immediately they get into their car. That is how they
They
just
take it off.
throw it out, like
The aim of
remove
wearing
it
it
and
will be
just
defeated
move.
at the end of the day. After an
Yes,
hour, you have headache. Hey, take it off.
take it off
So
if you're
with the
having
new
headache.
ones, and because of how much you're spending, they have new things to make you feel comfortable
So
with
for
them.
somebody who has an oval shaped face, a straight wig will actually do
Yeah,
well.
it
Fit the
will.
person so
Yes,
well.
it will.
Yes, see me now. It's not oval face I have. Which one do I have? Okay, it suits me. All right, we would like you also to join in the conversation. We would like to know what wigs you think, why you think women wear wigs. That is one question we'd like you to react to. We have mentioned that women love to wear wigs, maybe to cover bad hair. If they're having a bad hair day, they decide to, okay, let me just wear this wig and look good.
Yes,
And also to have different looks,
different
depending on
looks,
what the occasion calls
the
for. Right?
weather,
The
to
weather,
protect your
to
hair.
protect your hair.
Yeah.
But I've also had people say wearing wigs damage your natural hair, especially your front hair, because especially when it's so tight.
As
So the
I said,
front,
that is why you have new wigs
mm,
that you adjust the band
mhm.
so that it won't be too tight for you. And well, I've not heard of the wig damaging anybody's hair. For me, I feel it helps you condition your hair, sir. I mean, it keeps it
You
warm.
think so?
Yeah, yeah, it
You think
does.
so?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would you use it at a time where the weather is cold and it's harsh? Your hair is breaking, so you cover
But
it
you
to
know, you don't
protect it.
just wear your wigs when your hair is not made. Like you have to braid your hair to keep it safe. Don't wear your wig. You just have your head over there, and then you wear a wig on top of it. It's still going to break, whether you like it or not. But when you have it well braided,
Of course, you take care of your hair
keeps it
first,
safe.
condition it, oil it, and then you wear your wig.
I tell you, some people don't do that. Just wear for convenience. Remember, they just wear their wig and then they're off.
Then you're not in love with your hair.
Okay,
hmm
you might be in love with the wigs and not be in love with your hair.
it won't be every day that the wig will come in handy or help you. At the end of the day, your hair is your hair. hmm
Have you ever forgotten your wig at home when you know that what you have on isn't good at all? You don't even have scarf to tie.
As
And
you
you
said,
just have to go back home and take that wig.
haven't you seen like video clips or instances somebody would want to tap you or and they pull the wig off your head and then imagine the hair.
Yes, or they hooks or something. Well, the mother of them all is the bone straight hair. And when that last month, when the bone straight thing was actually trending,
Trending.
it's still
It's
trending.
still trending.
So then I don't know whether it's a skit. I don't know whether it's real life. This girl was showcasing her hair on social media. She was sitting in her car. And then she was showing everybody, okay, I don't buy wig. I don't buy. She was showing everybody. And then the next thing, somebody comes from behind and pulls the wig
Oh,
from her and run away. I was like, no way, that didn't
I've
happen.
seen
This
one
is this is
like
a
that.
skit, but it looks so real. I don't know if it really happened. That even a man had to pull it off from from the hair. Well, that is it. Because of the trend, because of how expensive it is, and because of the craze for it, even men are not left out. Like they are looking for, okay, if you never buy bone straight for your woman, then you are not a good boyfriend. You see that talk coming from social media also. And
Sure,
women
no.
and men, I think, are pressured to also um, make their women proud by getting them bone straight hair.
It's all about looking good.
Mm.
A man would always want to have a good looking woman by the side. Just imagine the bone straight, you're looking beautiful, and hey, who would not want to go out with you?
Well, whatever it is, any kind of wig you have, and you know how to maintain it and you know how to rock it, but it's good for you. I must say. So, if your wigs are the bone straight ones, the bobs, just the human hair, even synthetic one, but it is well treated and you know how to rock it, well, that is the way to go for any woman. So, moving on from here, would you consider getting another wig anytime soon?
Well, sure, why not?
Mm,
Yes, yes,
with
yes,
with
yes,
your
yes,
natural
yes.
hair. So Are you team natural or team wig?
Mm, I won't say. I'll get myself a wig.
Well, somebody will say it's so obvious you're team natural, but that's why you're real. But that doesn't mean that people who wear wigs are not real. But
No.
people tend to choose what suits them. But the good thing about it is that you can decide to just put the wig
Yeah,
on
as you
this or
said,
what you
yes.
have on already.
Trust me, it's not always that you'd want to always go natural. Sometimes it becomes boring. So you want to look different. And hey, the wig comes in handy.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay, so yes, that is it. This is Sassy and Real, and we are looking at the wig trend. We talked about the bone straight hair, the natural hair movements, like you,
Hmm.
and even how to maintain the hair. And when you go to buy a wig, how what you should look out for
For
when getting that wig. I hope you did get something out of this to help you when next you go shopping to buy a wig. But we'd like you to continue with the discussion by dropping your comments and telling us why you think women wear wigs. Why do you think women wear wigs? We'd like to see that at the comment section. But remember to share this video and also follow us on all of our social media pages. You can also listen to us on www.clicknaija.net. Join us again next week, Wednesday, for another interesting edition of Sassy
and
and Real.
real.
I am Sylvia Ishime.
And I'm Hilda Katu.
Bye for now and have a fantastic hair day in case you're having a bad one already. Bye.
Bye.